The studio lights of the Kelly Clarkson show burned brighter than usual that afternoon. The audience was electric, buzzing with anticipation. When the announcer's voice boomed through the speakers, the applause thundered like a wave crashing against the walls. And now please welcome global superstar, Gwen Stefani! Gwen walked out in a sleek ivory suit, platinum hair shimmering under the lights, her smile flawless. Across the stage stood Kelly Clarkson, arms wide open, her laugh warm and inviting. They hugged. For a moment, everything looked perfect. Kelly kicked off the interview with playful questions, Gwen's new fashion line, her recent performances, her family life. The audience laughed at Gwen's witty answers. The chemistry seemed effortless. But then Kelly's tone subtly shifted. So Gwen, fans have been talking. There's been speculation about tension behind the scenes on your last tour. Some say it wasn't as harmonious as it looked, the crowd murmured. Gwen's smile tightened, barely noticeable, but enough. Well, Gwen replied lightly, crossing her legs, you know how rumors are. People love a dramatic headline. Kelly nodded but didn't move on. There were also reports about disagreements with producers. Some insiders claim you nearly walked out of rehearsals more than once. The word walked out lingered in the air. Gwen's fingers drummed softly against the couch. Insiders? She repeated, her voice calm but edged. That's interesting. Kelly gave a half smile. It's my job to ask what everyone's thinking. The audience laughed nervously. But something had changed. The playful spark between them dimmed, replaced with something colder. The cameras zoomed in. Gwen adjusted her mic. Kelly leaned forward. And just like that, the interview stopped feeling like a friendly chat and started. Feeling like a confrontation, the music faded. The lights felt hotter. The storm was forming. Kelly took a breath. Let's talk about authenticity, she said. You've built a brand on being real, being fearless. But critics argue that lately your image feels curated, controlled. The audience went silent. Gwen blinked. Controlled? She echoed. Yes, Kelly continued carefully. Some say the Gwen we see now is different from the one who broke barriers years ago. That maybe the industry shaped you. The tension was visible now. Gwen sat straighter, her jaw tightening. You mean the industry shaped me? Gwen replied slowly. Or that I evolved? Kelly tilted her head. Some fans miss the old Gwen. There it was, a direct hit. Gwen leaned forward. You know what's interesting, Kelly? Women in this industry are constantly told they're either too much or not enough. If we grow, we're fake. If we stay the same, we're stuck. Applause erupted from part of the audience. Kelly tried to interject. I'm not saying that's my view, but you're amplifying it, Gwen shot back, her voice firmer now. The studio air thickened. Kelly's smile faltered. This isn't an attack, Gwen. It's a conversation. It feels like an attack. Gasps from the crowd. Producers shifted nervously behind the cameras. A stage manager signaled to cut to commercial, but Kelly held up a hand. We're live, she whispered. Gwen stood up. Not dramatically, not angrily, but decisively. I came here to talk about my music. My art, she said, removing her mic pack slowly. Not to defend who I am. Kelly rose too. Gwen, that's not what this is. But Gwen stepped back. Sometimes, she said, her voice steady but icy. Walking away is the most authentic thing you can do. And with that, she turned. The audience was frozen. The cameras followed her as she walked past the curtain. Gone. Kelly stood alone on stage, stunned, the silence heavier than any applause. The show cut to commercial, but the drama had only just begun. Backstage was chaos. Producers whispered urgently into headsets. Publicists huddled in corners. Phones buzzed nonstop as social media exploded. Did you see that? She actually walked out. Is this real? Inside her dressing room, Gwen paced. Her team surrounded her. You handled it with grace, her manager insisted. But Gwen's eyes were distant. Was I too harsh? Meanwhile, on stage, Kelly faced the audience when the show returned from break. She took a deep breath. Live television, she said softly. It's unpredictable. A nervous laugh rippled through the crowd. I respect Gwen tremendously, Kelly continued. And conversations can get complicated. Her voice wavered just slightly. Back in the hallway, Gwen paused. Through the monitor, she could see Kelly speaking. There was no mockery in Kelly's tone. No bitterness, just honesty. Gwen exhaled slowly. "Maybe," she whispered. "We both got defensive." Minutes later, something unexpected happened. The stage curtain moved. Gasps filled the room as Gwen stepped back onto the stage. Kelly turned, surprised. For a split second, neither spoke. Then Gwen walked forward. "I don't like walking away," she admitted into a handheld mic. "But I also don't like feeling misunderstood." Kelly nodded. "That wasn't my intention." The tension didn't vanish, but it softened. Gwen extended her hand. Kelly took it. The audience erupted into applause, louder than before. It wasn't a perfect resolution. It wasn't scripted. It was raw, real, and unforgettable. Later that night, clips from the Kelly Clarkson show trended worldwide. Headlines screamed about the clash, the storm, the walkout. But those who watched closely saw something deeper. Two powerful women, two strong voices, one difficult conversation, and the reminder that even in the spotlight, authenticity sometimes comes with sparks. Fade to black. Suspense lingers. Because in Hollywood, you never know what's truly behind the smile.